up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome. How's your day going? Your night going? I hope everything is awesome. We're closer and closer to October, and I know I say this in probably every single video or most of my videos. That's how excited I always am. Like literally the day after Halloween, I'm counting down the days till October. I actually follow an account on Twitter that counts down the days till Halloween, but really just like the whole entire month. When it's over, I get kind of sad. Anyway, today I'm here with a scary story submitted by one of you guys, and I'm really excited to share it with you. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on notification bells so you get notified every time I post a video. Share with a friend who likes spooky things, and of course, drop a comment down below. You can say whatever you want as long as you're nice. You guys are nice. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because that really helps the channel and it motivates me to keep on doing this.
I am still sick.
So if I'm kind of congested, that's why. If you guys would like me to share a scary story on here, TikTok, my podcast, or wherever, God, I have so much stuff. If you want me to share this story, I'll either read it or just, tell it like I usually do. Make sure to send it to this email right here, spookybellfamstories@gmail.com. Stay tuned for the Day When I Was a Fright, Season 2.
I almost said 3.
Season 2. And now if you want to hear all about the scary story, just go ahead, turn off your lights, and stick around. So this person does want to remain anonymous and they do not want me to use real names, which I am going to respect. I saw your video asking your fans for spooky stories, and I would like to share with you my paranormal experience. Not totally sure if it could have been demonic or if it was just a spirit. If you can, please clarify if my experience was one of those two. Okay, I'll try, but it's just gonna be my opinion. Anyways, I'll start. When I was around 2 years old, I went to a garage sale with my family. We bought some stuff. My brother saw an old antique toy fire truck and asked my parents to get it. They said no, and we left. A couple of days later, my mom saw the same fire truck in our house. She knew we hadn't bought it, so she threw it away since it was pretty rusty and junky. The next day, my mom saw the fire truck again. What the heck? She figured my brother had took it out of the garage to play with it, so she left it. And by the way, my brother did not take it out of the garage, nor did we take it home. Not long after my mom saw the fire truck, I started to see a boy. He was a kid. I saw him as my brother. Because I had been very close to my brother, I'm gonna change his name, I'm gonna call him Brian. So this person was very close to their brother, Brian. I call him the other Brian. So they call the boy the other Brian, the boy they were seeing. And then they say, I would like this story to be anonymous, so please don't use names. Okay. I would play with this boy and talk to him. I later told my mom about him and again called him the other Brian. She asked me if I meant my brother Brian, and I said no, the other Brian. She thought maybe I had an imaginary friend. That was not the case though. One day, I go down to our basement where I usually saw him to play with him. This time, he was different. He hadn't seemed as friendly as he'd been. Even I could tell that as a 3-year-old. Anyways, I say hi to him and he just looks at me with a cruel look and later says,
I'm gonna get you.
Then he screams at me, but it didn't sound like a normal scream. It sounded kind of demonic. Then I was scared of him. I never wanted to be in the basement alone. I had told my parents what the other Brian had done. My dad hadn't believed me since he had never believed in the paranormal. But my mom knew that it could be real since I had described so much that I could not be lying. A few days later, my mom was cleaning a room in the basement and I was down there too, but I wasn't in the same room as her. I told her not to close the door since I was scared that the other Brian would get me. She didn't until she had to, so she could clean the floor. That's when I saw him. He looked at me with that same look, but this time just stared. Didn't say anything until he started to run at me. I ran away to the room my mom was in and told her that he was chasing me. She could just see by looking at my eyes, seeing the fear in them, that this was paranormal. She told me that the next time I see him, I should tell him that he wasn't real and tell him to go away. She did contact some people that deal with paranormal stuff and described what I had saw, and they did confirm that it was indeed paranormal. So they asked to come over and she didn't say anything because she knew my dad wouldn't allow it. So the next time I saw him, I told him that he wasn't real and that he needs to go away. He screamed at me again. Oh my god, I got chills. He screamed at me again, and this time it makes me sure that it was a demon, since the sound it made was so horrible. Sounded just like ones from movies. Sorry that the story was so long, but it would make me happy if you did post this on your social media. I would like to know what those people think it was. Thank you so much, and thank you for sending me the story. It was so scary, and like I said, I don't know if you've seen my videos, or I always say this, but demonic entities love to disguise themselves as children because they want to portray themselves as being innocent and needing help and attention from people, and that's easy to trick people into doing whatever it is that they want, or to help them, or to somehow allow them into their lives. And that is so scary. And in my personal opinion, like from what you're telling me, that at first it reminded you of your brother, and that's what it wanted you to think. But slowly, when it had your trust, it started showing its true colors, and that's so scary. I'm sorry that happened to you, but I'm glad your mom believed you. So yeah, in my personal opinion, I think it was definitely a demonic entity.
Y'all, here's my final thoughts. I think that your brother, being a very young child, saw something attached to that toy. Something that seemed friendly, and that is why he wanted it so bad. So whatever that was, it followed you. It might have followed you home. Okay, this is my opinion. And I'm not really sure how it could physically move the truck. So yeah, this should be impossible, but I've heard of cases like such before, and I like to keep an open mind as always. But maybe that toy also awakened something that was already in your home. This is so scary, you guys. But let's get back to the video.
And again, I don't know, I wasn't there. I'm just giving you my personal opinion. You guys watching this, please let me know what you think that was. And again, if you have a scary story or experience you would like me to share on here, TikTok, or wherever, please send it to spookybellfamstories@gmail.com. And if you would like to remain anonymous, please let me know and I'll change the names. Thank you so much for watching this video. I absolutely love this story. It was so creepy and unique in my opinion. And if you're watching this tonight, I hope you have sweet dreams. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Share it with a friend who likes spooky things. And I'll see your children in my next video. Rules.